What's up, y'all? This is Oya Storms. Come check out my interview on Fresh Juice Rainier Avenue Radio. Coming from Florida, I was a teenager. I was real young. My parents was like, "Yo, we wanna support you with this music stuff." So what I did was I told them, I was like, "Okay, I want to move to Seattle, and just like really pursue my dreams."
You told him Seattle?
Yeah. Well,
What
my
made
uncle
you?
lived
What
up
made?
here.
Okay.
Yeah, my uncle lived here, so I had somebody to come, to Washington too. But yeah, I wanted to like be in an area where like I could like broaden my horizon. Because coming from Florida, it was like a small town. It really wasn't like it was really hard to like make it there, So
When you say small town, like describe growing up to there.
growing up in Florida was it was definitely challenging being a Black woman. I definitely felt like it was really hard for me because like I grew up really poor, to be honest. Like I grew up very poor. My parents didn't really have much. I was raised by my father and my grandmother. So they raised me, and like they wanted to always like put me in places where I could grow. Because where I'm from, it's really easy to get caught up in the streets, honestly. Like I had a lot of friends that either died or went to jail. And so I always wanted to be different. I always wanted to use music as a way for me to kind of escape, if that made sense.
Yeah, for sure.
So growing up in a small town, it was really interesting. I performed a lot growing up. There's actually a mural in my hometown of me and my band that I first started out with, because we had like a whole community thing for like kids that was not privileged, in the hood.
So you talking about Belmont Youth Band?
Belmont Youth Band, exactly.
Okay.
Wow, yes.
What was like the content like?
I actually did blues and jazz, so like a lot of Etta James, Sam Cooke, like old school jams. Like I grew up on old school music, so we did that. We went to Memphis. We toured around. We saw where John Legend, I think he had just left before we got there, but we saw where Al Green recorded, a few other people,
Wow.
A big studio, essentially.
Big studio, yeah. So we just kind of we did that type of stuff, but it was more like old school music, jazz, blues, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
How many people were in that band?
There was at least like I would say like 5 or 6 people. And so we all kind of had our own talents. I played the guitar.
For real? You can do this busy on the strings?
Yes, I play the guitar. I've been playing for 11 years now. So
that's
for
hard.
A very long time. Yeah. Right. So so it was like 5 or 6 of us. And so like I said, like growing up in the hood, like I really saw like a hard life. My mom was actually in prison growing up. So for me, I had to really kind of find a way to kind of escape my everyday life. And so what I did was I went to resort to music. And so growing up in a small town, it was really like, that's all I had to cling on to like, just kind of make it through every day. So when I had the opportunity to come here, I really took it, and I told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna look back. And when I do go back, I'm gonna make sure I have something to give back to my people.